I think I've got it. There's no organics around. And I was chasing a shell casing for a while. It was tucked inside here. It wasn't giving me a clear reading, but I think we're done on this level. Why are you not open now? Why game? Why? Right, maybe we'll just wait for it. There we go. Oh! Well, that was kind of cool. I like that. Okay, last level clean. Ah, now this is a bit more familiar. This is like evil science, but that's a bit. What's that thing at the end? I presume that's been added. I mean, that's the shot you can normally see. I think, isn't it? This one down to the cage, maybe. I don't know. I don't know which of the. Maybe I'll have to put in some of the the front screens to show you what they are. But let's have a little wander around. See what's going on. I mean, I presume they were made by someone at Runestorm creating the level. And then, of course, Janitor's messed around with them to make them more effective. Or make them playable. Yeah. Right. A bit messy around here. We've definitely got some people being splattered up by... That seems really big. Does that seem really big to you? Jose Cristofel. That's a really big PID. Maybe we've shrunk. Maybe one of those levels they do in video games sometimes where they shrink you. We've got a pad. With nothing on it. Maybe someone's broken it. We've got some storage areas, nitrogen and also medical waste. And medical wastes all put together. We've got some happy fellas in that side there. Okay. And a lovely saw job. Right. Did I do that? I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Someone else. Right, so that's the disposal area. This big crucible thing here. It's kind of cool. It's a bit too easy to fall in there, but I kind of like it. It's nice to be able to throw things in, as opposed to the usual of trying to feed something. That's not actually gone in though, is it? Chance to me killing myself? Good to high. So where is the? There's some bins there. Where's the dispensers? Oh, he says, making no sense whatsoever. There ain't no bin dispenser. Where's the bucket dispenser? Oh no, the bin dispenser's there. Where's the? Let's make some more mess by walking through it again, shall we? Where's the bucket dispenser? Do I have to go out to the previous level? No, it's here. Stop shouting at the screen. I can't actually hear you, you know. I don't care how frustrating it is. There's no point. Okay? You're wasting your time. If I could hear you, you'd be wasting your time because I'm an idiot. Right. A bit mess up the walls there. That's not bad. So, why that's not bad, I don't know. We'll do the magical cleaning triangle. Of working our way between the dispenser. I'm worried now what it's gonna fly out of this at some point. The dispenser and the it's quite a nice tight triangle, isn't it? You know, between these three objects to keep that clean, and then we can keep on getting the stuff we need. There's not even any point in using one of these because they just sling it straight in there. Everything in the thing, like the most rampant cleaning up. Oh, look at this. Where is he? No, you get in there. Oh, you lot are going to be awkward, aren't you? Where is he? This one is from obviously. Oh God, I know this is a PG show. I don't wish to see that. This is that's obviously the alien face hugger, but that one's from a secret item in Evil Science, isn't it? He's up in the ceiling vents, where he belongs. You know, the natural habitat of the face hugger in the vents. It's where he's happiest. I've never seen David Attenborough going up after them, but I'm pretty sure that's where you'd normally find them. Good. Alright, so enjoying it so far. But the question is, I don't actually know. You'll be totally unsurprised to hear how many levels there are. Because a strange looking scalpel. The end's a bit long. It's a bit more like one of those knives and forks you get in a camping kit. You know when you get a camping kit when you're on scouts or anything else, and you can get these kits where you get a mess tin and you get a set of cutlery, and it's a knife, a fork, and a spoon, and they all lock into each other. Usually the knife has got like a little, the fork and the spoon have got keyhole shapes in them, and the knife has got little sticky out bits, and it looks like a really efficient way of storing cutlery. That looked more like one of those rather than an actual scalpel, which I think is what it's supposed to be. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe people have been camping down here. I mean, who knows how long? Maybe the canteen's terrible. Maybe that's preferable. Right, that's done. That's okay. We just need some buckets, really. I dare another mop, just to try and save myself making a mess on the floor. Footprints? No, I went too far. As usual, I've gone too far. It's usual for my Let's Plays. Too far. Come on, dispense something horrifying. But if nothing else, I really appreciate the rapid dispensing of buckets and barrels. Does that count as illegal? If you had that on a speed run, that as a part of a speed run, would that count as illegal? It possibly would. You know, you're not complying by Olympic regulations on Viscera Cleanup speed runs. You have an unfair advantage. It's tantamount. See how I've gone from it's a good idea to basically calling it doping. That's what I'm like. I'm a fickle person. It's clearly an illegal practice. I don't approve of it at all. No matter what I said 2 minutes ago. Good stuff. Okay. But how much of these levels? I'm interested to know, Janitor. If you even watch these things, I know Fodder and sometimes Carthy watch my things, but you know I don't expect you to just because I'm doing one. But if you were watching, just wondering, you know, passing through my brain as an idle thought, as many things do. Most of them idiotic thoughts, but some of them as idle thoughts. How much of this level actually existed before you start? I mean, was it just a screenshot? Was it just you know, like if you could see the level, you could see the start of the level where the shot is taken from for the screen for the front page. But you know, if you actually put yourself in that level somehow, if you walked down the corridor slightly, would you maybe see, you know, just blank invisible walls? You know, because the level just ends because they haven't built. Or did they actually build a level? Or did you do this? Kind of interesting. Idle thoughts passing through my head. I've been driving again a lot recently, so that's what happens when I drive too much. Is my brain. If I'm on the tube or something and I'm travelling into London, then I'm reading or I'm messing around on my phone, or occasionally I'm even doing emails for work. It can happen. I'm not saying it's common, but it can happen. You know, but when I'm in the car, there's not as much to amuse you. You can only listen to so many times on the news what's happening before getting sick of it and probably heartily depressed most of the time. And the radio as well. You know, I can sing the best, you know, the Queen's greatest hits only so many times before passing drivers start to shout and complain, or risk holding hands over both ears, no matter the risk of crashing. Karaoke expert I'm not. So, you know, after a while you get bored and your brain, even if you are listening to music or a podcast or something, the brain starts to drift. You know, an idle thought starts to go through the head. And I think that's the frame of mind I'm in right now. Even though I've not been driving that far. I've been driving into London, which is about 20 miles. This will be appreciated by any of you who are enjoying Thanksgiving recently, and prior to enjoying Thanksgiving, were enjoying driving to your relatives in America through massive long queues. I know it isn't like that everywhere in America, but it's just despite the shots of LA. But I'm sure in lots of places it's not that great. Any big city. So yes, like any big city, like London, traffic is a bit endemic. Sorry, even my voice won't carry over a laser, will it really? I should just do this on the on the parts when I'm not recording because of the damn noise it makes. Yeah, so I've been driving into London, and that of course means, although it's only 20 miles, it's quite a long time. It's quite a long time to drive. Gives my brain plenty of opportunity while I'm knocking cyclists off to what is that? To ponder idle things. Is there a light around it? Is this the usual medical unit? This doesn't look like this. Most of this looks very familiar. Yeah. But that, have I seen that before? It looks familiar because the door's open. Appears to be a toilet roll in there. Whatever it's supposed to be. But something about it, especially these corners, look a bit different. I don't know. Like a coin slot up there. Dispense. It's a toilet roll dispenser. That's what it's got to in the future. You know, toilet roll is so hard to come by. But you now have to pay money to get it out of the machine. And you probably everyone carries some around in their pocket, just in case, because you don't want to be caught short. You've had the burritos from the canteen. That's why people are eating picnics with their little knives and forks, because they've had from the canteen. Discovered how bad the burritos are. You don't want to be suddenly caught short and struggling for coins while struggling to keep your knees together. You know, I imagine searching in your one-piece suit like this, which has got maybe hasn't got any pockets, trying to find your coins while keeping your knees together because of the burritos. It's probably not very easy, I would have thought. You don't want to be caught short without your toilet roll. Who knows what price toilet rolls go for when in a desperate situation when you can't reach your coins? What would you be willing to trade with your science colleagues? Right, so we keep on working our way upstairs. This is going pretty well, this one. There's been no bullets dispensed. Thanks for that. Thank you to the creator for not dispensing bullets this time. Doesn't mean they won't come out, but there we go. No nasty surprises so far. Giant ID tag. Maybe Joseph's a bit of a dummy and easily loses his tag. So they've made, IT have made a special comedy one that is hangs around his neck and a great big bit of string. And it's written on the back. Don't lose this. Don't lose this one, dummy. Where's my dollar bucket? I've got a bucket here. Okay. Keep working our way upstairs. Now I thought for a second it was going to be a level where you haven't got any bins, or you have. Well, I'll wait for that. That might happen in a minute. Haven't got any bins, or you haven't got any buckets. You have to force you to keep running back to a certain area. Artificial difficulty. Usually something I complain about, but not on Viscera because the whole thing is a troll anyway. So I think possibly a Janitor was made to make levels for this troll game. Sadly though, of course, they're the only one because Runestorm, I presume, are off doing other things. I don't know what other things they're doing because I tend not to keep track of what developers are up to. Too busy doing other family-related stuff. Occasionally work-related stuff. Usually family-related stuff. I'm sure they're up to something. Something amazing. Well, I don't think they made very much from Viscera. Did they manage to port it to consoles? I hope they did. Usually that's a thing for me to say that because usually I'm not anti-console, but I don't like differences in prices of console versus PC because I usually play PC. And ooh, let's hit you in the knees. That one. Why I brought another one of these over and I really need a bucket, I don't know. But there you go. The brain is not fully engaged in anything other than talking nonsense. Yeah, so normally I'm not a big fan of consoles, but not consoles themselves. More. Let's take this down. Let's wobbly down here. Are you Joseph or is that somebody else? I don't know. Yeah, just the way that consoles are managed, the way of releasing on consoles first and, locking games down that would work even better on PC so they look good on the, they look better on a console. That kind of stuff. I hate that sort of nonsense. But for Runestorm, oh, there's another giant one, another dummy. Who's this? Hans Yuan. I think that was Hans we were taking across. Where's the PID thingy? Of course, I've seen it, but not seen it. I've not. It's not registered in my fuzzy brain. Yeah, for someone like Runestorm, though, when I really enjoy a title, like the like the madness I've been doing recently with Space Plan. You know, when you get a game that you really, you know, you think it's a genius. You can't wait going about and telling people about it. You know, oh, I saw this game. I guess that's why I do all my Let's Plays, really. Yeah, look what I found. Isn't that amazing? I love it. I love this thing. Maybe you've seen it before or whatever. I don't care. I love it. And you want to go and tell people about it. Oh, it's a damn. Okay. I'll use it as my usual PID holder. You know, with a creator like that, like Jake Collins and all the guys at Viscera, you know, I'm just keen to go and tell people. All I want to do is go and tell them what a wonderful thing it is, and I want them to have the best, to be the most successful. You know, when you love it something up, not just a game you like. I liked Brothers. You know, I really like Brothers, but for some reason, I didn't feel the same way as I do about a game like this or Space Plan. Maybe because Space Plan was smaller? I don't know. I don't know why. I'm not going to try and analyse what the hell my brain thinks is good and bad, because I'm failed before I finished. Right, that's happy robot faces. Lovely. I think we're nearly done with the mess. There is a body bag here. Who's in the body bag? I don't know. Haven't seen the PID thing. But we'll do that in a minute. It's not a problem. Is all the mess gone? It looks like it mostly is. So we'll leave the bins here. Let's get these buckets out of the way. And we'll test something. You shout when you see the PID dispenser. And it will prove to you that I don't know what you were saying when you're telling me what an idiot I'm being. No, it doesn't appear to be here, is it? That's cause a good corner. Oh, I was kind of hoping. I mean, the doors are jammed. They're non-functional doors. But I was wondering if they were ones that they're designed to look like they've been jammed open, or if they're like those diagonal doors you see in some. Because it makes it more of a spacey door, you know, by having it diagonal. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. The idea it might be a space door, and open slightly sideways. But no, just a bit of creative art by Janitor. Right, okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not being blind. This is leading to the theatre, is it? Phantom of the Opera, it's my favourite. Now I presume that means that's the theatre down here though. So what's this then? Waste disposal sector. So why are you doing operations in the waste disposal? But it's all about being secret maybe. Keeping it secret, keep it safe. By doing the dirty work on the aliens. Do we really care about work on aliens? Do we? I don't think so. Do that work in the waste disposal sector so we can get rid of the evidence quickly. I don't know. Making stuff up as usual. That's what I do. Is that where we've got a vent here. Is that where where's the vent come from? I thought maybe the face hugger came out of the vent. Maybe that's Ian Holm? Yeah, Ian Holm in there. After he's had his chest bursted. In the body bag. The first to go. Well, it's kind of a shame we can't put the PIDs away, but again, I guess, you know what I mean? I guess that means that we're not going to get penalised for not putting the PIDs in the dispenser. What does that say up there? Skunk. I was just going to say, do you reckon anyone's had a chance to, any map makers have managed to fiddle with these displays yet? I would say that probably, let's say garlic. Onion? What is that a reference to a news thingy? I saw a red something about skunk up there, so I presume that's exactly what Janitor has done. We'll come back for that. He's been fiddling around with the ticker tape displays. Obsessed with the filthy weed. That's what it is. Right. So everything gets stacked here. Get out of it. And there appears to be quite a few medical crates around. They're all in this box, aren't they? Yeah. There'll be quite a few, so we're just going to go ahead and assume we need to use maximum efficiency. That's me, Mr. and Mr. Max Efficiency. My middle name. That doesn't need to be stored. I finally learned that after people have told me enough times. Because there's a lot of stuff to put over here. That's what we're going to assume, even though there probably isn't very much. We'll do it anyway. Room, nice. There's a big cat cage, even better. Right. Chuck this in the Smyrnis over here. Big crucible thing. You can go do whatever you like. These, well, I'm not going to throw them away. We'll, what should we do? You know what? Let's be neat and tidy. So I might come past the PID collecting squad might come past later. Lovely fellas they are, Tim and Barry. We don't want to cause a difficult job for them, so we'll leave these here, and even two people as stupid as those two should be able to find those PIDs. I'll send them a text or something. Oh, hold on. Cro-Magnon PI returns this Friday. No. I'm definitely saw something about skunk up there. I'm not imagining it. How many more of these boxes? Probably not very many. That's clear down there. I should really have mopped behind the storage to make sure it was clear. I'm sure I did. No, I already did the bullet holes, didn't I? There was a couple of bullet holes. We'll keep an eye out for some more, though. Otherwise, we'll just sniff them out. But I'm enjoying it so far, though. Good job, Janitor. I approve. I'm sure you're so glad. I approve of your map making so far. Oh, there's loads here. Look, there we go. I'll do those in a minute. But first of all, we're going to put the body bag with body, not just the bag, but the body and the bag. The body in the body bag and the furnace. And just be efficient, just to impress you. As I go up there, I'll drop this off. I know you lot appreciate the efficiency of my cleaning abilities. Oh dear. I still get comments from people. I just had one just today. A very kind comment from someone saying about the House of Hell. It's recommending that I should carefully pile up the bodies before I put them with a wood chipper. And you're absolutely right. That will be a great way for me to manage that particular situation, not throwing them out the window, whatever the hell I was doing, for amusement's sake. But, you know, let's pray brain, doing intelligent things while trying to say something hopefully amusing. It appears to be incompatible, at least with me. Right, in you go. I presume that's okay. I don't know. Right, I'm going to put this box down, and then I will. I'll do the lasering, and then we'll sniff around. Lone survivor escapes. Billions lost. What? Don't remember that one. And then we'll do a sniff around. Wasn't that many boxes after all? To see what we've, what I might have missed. Oh. Oh, I thought I was getting signals around here. Come on, don't be glitchy. Oh. That's a bit weird. There might be stuff still in the vents. They're in the vents. Oh my god. Oh, you dirty ones. You put something up there, haven't you? You dirty tricks. I mean, that's what the original Runestorm guys did as well, didn't it, really? So, it's not that dirty a trick, but... Is there another face hugger up here? Don't jump on my face, okay? I'm allergic to being probed and or trying to be bred with by aliens. Up here? No? A well-known allergy. Got a medical bracelet and everything. No, not on this side? Maybe on that side over there then.